So what's up, people, and welcome to another episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Yeah, so if you recall, in our last episode, we were able to obtain two junky cars. Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of admiring my own work up there, my own banner. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, so the two cars we acquired, one was the BMW bubble car, and the other one was this guy. This Bolt Atlanta... I forgot what it was called. The Bolt Atlanta, anyway, is what I tend to remember it. Yeah, Bolt Atlanta F Mill, I guess, or something like that. That's the name of the car in the game, and of course, anybody can tell it's basically a Chevy El Camino. But I guess I'll keep on calling it the Bolt Atlanta just to avoid confusion, at least avoid my confusion, since I get confused pretty easily. Yeah, I guess this doesn't have a OBD port. It's too old a car. Okay, yeah, so here I am just kind of playing around with this. And we're going to take everything apart anyway, so I don't really need to... Wow, look at that. This car's in pretty bad shape. Well, you kind of expect that from a junker. But in any case, we're going to fix this up. We're not going to keep this car. I'm going to sell this car for money so that we could get more cars in the future. Oh, the battery's actually somewhat alive. And let's take a look at the fuel pressure gauge. Yeah, so I figure we'll see what we can get as far as money and experience. I don't know how much experience you get from restoring cars rather than servicing cars. But yeah, what I figure for this episode is we'll take care of the stuff in the hood. So basically the battery, the radiator, and of course the engine. So let's see. Let's put this battery on the battery charger. This is the first time I'm trying this out. Okay, let's just leave that one there. And let's see how this goes. I think I need to get the... what is it? What do I call that now? I forgot what I call that now. The fuel, or I mean the engine crane or whatever. The thing that you use to pull the engine. The only thing is I need to take off the drivetrain. And I think the gearbox to be able to do that. As well as I think the exhaust manifolds. Just disconnect the engine from most everything and then I think we can pull it out. Okay, so the drivetrain is off. And let's see if I could get at the gearbox. Any starter? Starter? I don't see a starter here. Okay, so I guess there's no starter. I guess we'll have to buy a starter when we put this back together again. Okay, so let me take care of the gearbox. Just take a lot of this clutch stuff off. Yeah, it'll be nice to start restoring cars for money. I don't know which is better for money. Servicing cars or restoring cars. I see everybody, once you get to the paint bay and get everything, start restoring cars rather than servicing cars. So, oh, we got the gearbox. We got the gearbox fixed. That's good. That's the most expensive thing here. Okay, so let me put this away for the moment. And we could get back to working on the car. But I don't want this stuff in my... No, I don't want this one. I want an empty one. Give me an empty warehouse. There we go. Okay, we could collect them later when we're putting everything back together again. Let me sell all of this stuff. There we go. Okay, so I think we can... Oh yeah, that's right. Do we have to remove the exhaust stuff? Because there's only one exhaust to this car. Can I? No, I guess I can't fix it, so I might as well just junk it. Yes. Oh. Yes, there we go. Okay, so I think we can pull the engine out now. So let's take a look. I need to get the engine crane. There we go. It's interesting because you bring this crane all the way out here and then you pull the engine out like this and you don't really see the engine come out. You just know that it did, and then you could put it over here. Wow, this engine's in pretty bad shape. Okay, so let's start taking everything off now. So this is gonna take a little bit of time. So I'm gonna keep on working on this while we continue to talk. I know that a lot of people spend this time explaining what the background with regards to some of these cars are, what the Chevy El Camino was, and I don't know too much about it except that it looks like a truck. You know, it's one of those cars that has the open back. I remember it was one of those cars that again looked really peculiar because it wasn't really a truck and it wasn't really a sedan. It was this weird thing, you know, and you could take it as a positive that you could have something that is like a truck. What can I take off next? There we go. Something that is like a truck and is like a car, but you could also take it as a negative that it wasn't quite either a car or a truck. Oh, wow. Okay. So this is gonna take a little bit of time. Let me fast forward this part because I don't think you want to see me take all these little tiny parts off. So, okay, I'll come back in a little bit. Okay, all those little tiny engine things are out. Oh, maybe, did I get everything? Let me just remove the last spark plugs and stuff like that. And, oh, there's one more thing. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we got the head off. And we're slowly getting there. Let me take the fan off and then the fan belt off. There we go. Oh, wrong one. There we go. No, I gotta take the belt off there, but let me take some of this other stuff off. There we go. What do I need to take off here? Water pump? Oh, this car has some really weird things stuck to it. I guess they're like brackets or something like that. Must be an old style design. There we go. Get the distributor apart. There we go. We're going at a pretty decent pace. At least I'm doing this a lot faster than I used to. Why can I take this off? Oh, there we go. Now I can take it off. And I should be able to take this timing cover off. Okay. And no, not the crankcase. I want the chain. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I think we removed most everything I need to from here. So I'm gonna have to flip this thing around, I think. So let me do that. No. No, what is this? There we go. There. Okay, so now I can take the pistons apart. So yeah, a lot more of these bracket things. So again, I think I may relieve you of the burden of watch me try to take all of these things off as quickly as possible. So let me keep on going with this, and once this is done, then I'll get back to you again. Okay, we're almost done. Just a few more pistons to go. Now that we have all those connectors off, or whatever you call those, brackets, or whatever you call those off, I should be able to take all 6 pistons out. Well, this last one is being stubborn. Must be rusted in there. There we go. There we go. And yeah, look at that. I fixed the engine by removing everything, including the engine block. Okay, let's see what I can actually fix out of this. Hopefully we'll get a lot of these things to come back to being green again, so that we don't have to buy a good number of these things. Okay, so let's take a look. Is the engine block looking okay? Yes, and so is the crankshaft. Okay, so all the pistons look like they're in bad shape, so I guess I'm gonna have to buy the pistons. Oh, the brackets are all in pretty decent shape, except one. Okay, and the camshaft is looking good. Okay, so we're doing okay. I think we're doing okay. Maybe we're not, but I think we're doing okay. Let's put this... Wow! Surprising just how different everything looks when... yeah, you're doing things. Okay, so I'm gonna go look for parts again, and once everything is obtained, I'll get back to you. Okay, I think I got everything. I can never tell. I went and got a bunch of parts, but I'm not sure if I was able to get everything. We'll find out. We'll always find out because we get a lot of non-green things here. Okay, so the camshaft is in, and that one we were able to fix. So let's start putting the pistons in. Okay, good. And let's put the next one. Whoa! I don't think I have piston rings. Okay, let me just get the piston rings. I think I need 5 of them. Oh, I think I bought 6. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Let me just start putting the pistons in again. This time we should have all the rings. And I think I have all the pistons, so we should be okay. I don't see what's going on. What's going on? I can't get the... there we go. Sometimes you can't see the thing that you have to put in. You know, the part that you have to put in. And you have to look at it from a different angle to be able to see it. I was able to find it finally, but... one more, I think. One more piston. Or maybe 2 more. Let me just check. Okay. Yeah, that one had a bad piston ring, so let me just replace that. Okay. And did we get everything? I guess we got all the pistons in there. I think so. I got an extra ring. Must have yeah, I think I bought 6. Okay, anyway, so I got all the rings, so might as well start putting all these brackets in again. Yeah, this is so much nicer when you're putting everything together. It just looks so shiny. You know, it's just ugly, the stuff that you're taking apart, but when you put everything back together again, it just looks really, really nice. Okay. Now I can't really remember if the old Chevy had an inline 6 or a V8. I would have thought that it had a V8 for cars of that age, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it had an inline 6. I mean, the El Camino wasn't particularly a small car, so I wouldn't expect it to be a light car. I would have expected for a car of that era, where everything is pretty heavy, all the body panels and all that. Oh, do I have the oil pan? Did I buy the oil pan? I don't think so. So let me go get the oil pan. And I'll get back to you. Okay, got the oil pan, so let's keep on building. Funky blue color, isn't it? I'm not sure if I like this funky blue color. Just kind of a weird color. I guess maybe that's what it was in the old days. Okay, well, whatever the case, blue or not, it's starting to look okay. Starting to come together. Let's see if I have the engine head. Yeah, we do. I don't think I had to buy this. But we don't have the exhaust manifold. Okay, well, let me go get that now. Okay, so got the exhaust manifold and we could keep on going. One thing I do have to admit, this tablet shopping is actually pretty useful. There we go. That's looking pretty good. Water pump, yeah, we got that. I used to think that it was kind of useless because you could just go to the computer in a few seconds. Oh, okay, let me get that. Let me keep on talking. So anyway, but you don't have to go to the computer. See, you could just come here and shop around for the things that you need. And so yeah, it makes it easier, especially if you're making a video like I am, because it's just a pain going back and forth to get all of this stuff. So I'm just glad that I do have that tablet. That makes progressing through this a lot more painless. Yeah, it's coming together pretty nicely. There we go. I'm surprised how many things we have that we were able to fix green. Yeah, look at that. I'm just gonna keep on going until, here we go. Next thing we need to get. Okay, got the parts, so let's keep on going. This is going pretty good. Definitely a lot faster than my previous engine rebuild. So, one more time. Okay, so there we go. Got coming together pretty good. Okay, timing. Let me just get the proper timing belt. I don't need that. I don't want that. Let's take that off. Yes, there we go. Let me just go through this one. This should take relatively quickly. Timing chain. That's what I want. Not a belt, a chain. Okay, let's put that on. We're almost there. We're almost there. There we go. Okay, so this part is also looking okay. And missed one more part. Okay, put this on. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Things are looking pretty good. Things are looking pretty good. Oh, I don't have that. Okay, got it. There we go. Okay. And okay, got the filter and the carburetor. There we go. Hopefully we have almost everything else. Oh, no. Take it off. There we go. Okay, one more time to the shop. Okay. Yeah, that's much better. And good. And good. Good. I think that's it. Oh, I forgot this. Okay, let's keep on going. Okay. Go. And the cap. Oh, I guess I had a good cap. Okay, so that leaves all these, I think, okay, these miscellaneous things like the fan belt and all these push rods, cam rods, or whatever, valve lifting rods, or whatever you call them. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through this part relatively quickly and get all of this, and basically you won't have to go through this entire thing of me getting all these little tiny parts and putting them on. So let me fast forward and then we'll get back once I got most of this stuff put in. Okay, so we got almost the last of these little tiny pieces, rocker arms and stuff like that, off, and so now we could put the head cover on, and we should be pretty much done. Yeah, let's just put the, oh, I guess we didn't get that. Okay, the ignition wires, but as you can see, we got them almost everything put together. So let me get the ignition wires. I still also need to get the oil filter as well, I think. So let me get that while we're at it. And oil filter. Make sure we get the right one. And okay, so as you can see, there aren't too many things we have to put together. Put the oil filter on. Put the cable on and put the fan on, and I think we'll be done. Okay. Good. And I think this one, yeah, this one we were able to fix. Okay, so bolt that baby on, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so this is looking nice. This is looking really nice. Definitely much nicer than that junky stuff that we had to start out with. Definitely looks like it could take off on its own, so let's take it off and take it somewhere. There we go. Yeah, looks good. Did I go in? Oh yeah, look at that! Look at that! Okay, let me take care of this radiator. There we go. And the brake servo. Yeah, the suspension still looks pretty bad, but the engine definitely looks good. Okay, so I wonder if we can fix any of that other stuff. We got a few additional parts. I guess we got double parts. Well, it's not a big deal. We don't have that many additional parts, so I guess I could always either store them or save them or something. I mean, sell them or something like that. Okay, I'm just going to get the radiator and then let's finish this up. Okay, so we got the battery charged, we put in the radiator, we put in the brake servo, as you can see here, and now all I need to do is to install the battery. That battery charger is pretty nice. I don't have to buy a new battery. Where do I put the battery? I can't see where I put the battery. Where is that? Where is that? It should be somewhere. Oh, is that it? Yep, that's it. Put that in. There we go. Yeah, that's looking a lot better. That's looking a lot better. Okay, so one more thing. Let's work on the body. Since the body work is actually really quick compared to the engine work. Oh, I drag it over there properly. There we go. This only takes a few seconds, so let's pay that $1,000 and get this baby clean. Put this back. There. Yeah, this is looking pretty nice. Okay, good. Okay, well, this is starting out pretty good. I think that's what I want to do for this episode. Next episode, we're going to work on the suspension and anything else that's left, the exhaust and stuff like that. Brakes, whatever. And then in the final episode, we could work on the body. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. We'll continue on with the Bolt Atlanta or the El Camino and see how far we could take this. And then we could sell this and look for another car. Yeah, it's been a pleasure making this video for you. If you have any comments, please post it in the comment section below. And I hope you join us for the next video. Until then, happy car repairing. And as always, Jaya, nice day, everyone.